Good morning, YouTube. My name is Endo Miller, and today on TNT, we're going to discuss if you are an optimistic or pessimistic person. So, can you introduce yourself, Rafael, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. My name is Rafael. I'm 27. I live in São Paulo, and I've been teaching English for almost 10 years. And I found out about TNT because of Bruna, who is here somewhere. And I decided to give it a try, practice my English, meet new people. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Yasmin?
Good morning. My name is Yasmin Amaro. I'm 24 years old and I live in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm here because I want to work. I want learn English to work and travel.
Awesome. Atamis?
Hello, how's it going? So I am Atamis, I'm 36. I'm from Minas, and I'm here to see you, Endo. That's the only reason.
Oh, very good. Nice. Thanks a lot, Atamis. And the last but not least, Mercia, please.
Hi guys, my name is Messia. I'm 26 years old. I live in Salvador, Bahia, and I start learning English since last year, 2020. And I started in TNT last year too, but I'm very shy. I know we speak very good. Not yet, but I learn English and I want to practice in this time, in these various situations, and I like I'm here. Is it?
So we are on the same page, Mercia. No problem. We are always students here, always a student as well. So let's, in the main room, I always try to, have an open conversation. Start from the first question and then open based on the answers. So let's start with the first one. That are you more an optimistic, pessimistic, or realistic person? Do you consider yourself? Atamis, please.
I consider myself more realistic because the way I try to do the things, I think everything can be wrong. And I try the best to be the good one. So yeah, I think I'm more realistic. I'm not a person who hopes the thing go well, you know. I work for that, yes. So I'm more realistic.
Nice. And Yasmin, what kind of person are you?
I'm more of an optimist because I try see the good things in the situations.
Nice, nice. That's fair. Rafael.
That's a hard question to answer, but I feel that I am a realistic person who has become more and more pessimistic just based on just based on the things that have been happening in the world, and especially in Brazil. Like, I can see in the foreseeable future things getting better in our country. So I feel that the situation we are in has had an impact on my life, and I don't feel like I am a realistic person anymore. I feel like more pessimistic, but I don't know, maybe half and half.
Yeah, I understand you. And you, Messia?
I'm considered optimist person, but sometimes realist. But I'm more optimist. And sometimes I speak, keep going forward. It will work out fine. No worries. Okay. And I speak other person, I speak myself. I'm considered optimist.
So yeah, let's move to the question number 2, and then I will create another because I'm thinking just to provoke the conversation. But are you happy with your attitude or would like to change it?
I would like not. I'm happy because this.
Okay.
I'm happy, optimist.
Awesome. And you, Yasmin?
Happy to. I like to be an optimist.
Okay. And Rafael?
I would love to change it. That's why I'm going to therapy. So
Yeah, you're right.
let's see if it
You're
works
doing
out.
very great, man. And you, Atamis?
I'm trying to change the things I think I can do better. Because I'm not a Gabriela. I was born this way. I was raised this way.
Yeah.
I'm this way
Very
all
good
the time.
reference.
I don't like that. I think I changed a lot along of my life, and I still changing, and I believe in changes for better. Not because it's not just change. You have to change for better. So yeah. I go to the therapy as well. And it's really good. Everybody has to do it.
Yeah. So, well, based on that, do you consider that the pessimistic person, they are very kind of cold? And sometimes the optimistic person, people, they are kind of silly. What do you think about that? Consider at least.
Me?
Yeah, can start.
No, I don't think. I think the both are extreme, because it's all like you are feeling the things too much, for good or bad. I think the both thing is the extreme, but not. I don't think optimistic people are silly or pessimists are cold. No, not at all. I don't know. I think it's just feeling the feelings very in a strong way.
Yeah, I said that because, I consider myself very optimistic guy. And the most part of the time, I think sometimes I'm very dreamer, and I think it's a city. But, I can't avoid to be like that, to stay excited with the things. I don't know why, but it's a mood. And I feel that it's really sometimes silly, so, but yeah, it is what it is. And what do you think about that, Rafael? About the code, about the tough and silly?
Yeah, I think it's like Atamis said, like I think it's like some kind of maybe the word slipped my mind. And a stereotype for like optimistic and pessimistic people. Like I said, I'm a pessimistic person, so I tend not to see, the good side of things or whatever. But it's not like I'm cold. I'm not a cold person, and that doesn't mean that an optimistic person is silly. Like you're a dreamer. It's good to be a dreamer, and I believe in the energy you put out in the universe is the energy that will be brought back to you. So like I just feel like some people, and this wouldn't be a stereotype, I just feel like some people like who are optimists, they tend to see they tend to have like this optimistic view in life, and sometimes you have to be realistic about the things that are going on. Like, oh, coronavirus, it came to change us and teach us things. Like, no, like this is a moment for you not to be that optimistic. It didn't come to, that's the thing. And also like pessimistic, like there was a point during the pandemic that I was like, okay, we're gonna wear masks forever, we're not vaccines, nothing's gonna happen, everybody's gonna die. So like, those were the extremes during the pandemic, right?
Okay.
So I don't believe in the stereotypes that people give for like optimistic and pessimistic people. I feel like there is a balance, and it doesn't have to be like realistic, but there is totally a balance in being one or the other.
Yeah, yeah, nice. Very good point. Very good point. And Yasmin, what do you think? What's your opinion?
I think it's only different, but the extreme about the both is bad. I think in the both of situations need the sense, like Rafael said.
Okay. Messia?
They're both people, cold and pessimist and optimist. Sometimes the pessimist is cold water above. Cold water. Oh my God. I'm very happy, and the pessimist person, the bath water. Oh, but it's necessary. I love the people, the other people. I love you, Rafael, and the pessimist person, but it's okay. It's okay. It's necessary. The balance, the pessimist, the optimist, and the realist person. Like Atamis, said, I'm a realist. It's necessary. All the people.
Yeah, you and Rafael told us about the balance. I think it's a kind of that behavior, we have a balance, but sometimes we are more optimistic or realistic, and we need a person different than us to kind of provide us that sense of walls, the limits about what we are doing. And yeah, I totally agree with you. But yeah, let's jump to the question number 9. Do you believe that being a positive, negative person can attract some kind of good, bad energy? About energy now. Rafael, you say, yeah.
I can develop on what I was saying. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, because, I totally believe that, it's the universe, doing its job. Like, I don't believe in saying no in any kind of situation. Like, if I want something to happen, I'm not going to use the word no, because I know that the universe doesn't understand no, and I'm going to get the opposite. Like, I totally believe in energy and putting out to the universe, and you're gonna get it back, but not because you want to. It's a whole thing. But yes, I totally believe that. Like, if you wake up in a bad mood and you're late or whatever, and you're cussing out or whatever, like, you're gonna get late, you're gonna lose something, your keys are gonna drop, you're gonna lose your keys, you're gonna lose your bilhete único, you're going to lose, where is my mask? Like, you're gonna get more and more late, so. And this is just a tiny example, but I feel like if you have the wrong energy and you're putting it out to the universe, it's going to be brought back to you. And the same goes for positive energy. Like, if you have positive thoughts, and if you have like a positive attitude towards life and the things that are happening to you, or the things you want to happen to you, and those things eventually will probably happen, or maybe not in the way that you want, but the outcome will be positive because you are having a positive attitude towards that.
Awesome. And you, Messia?
I believe. I believe that being a positive person attract good energy. When I spoke, it will work out fine. No worry, it will work out fine. Attract good energy, and the pessimistic person attract bad energy.
Okay, good. I think that's very interesting to talk about that on TNT. A lot of different conversation here because I really don't know the answer about this question. I'm thinking, based on your answer. Atamis.
Okay. Yes and not. Why? I will try, okay, because I don't think it just I am from a hippie family, so I grew up with this positive thing, and never paid off. It never paid off being just positive. We send this to the universe. It's more attitude than thoughts, And other thing, like I send a lot of bad energy to Bolsonaro, and he's fine. I believe he's fine, and he is a bad person with a bad energy, and he doesn't attract anything. I don't see it. So I think yes, sometimes, like if you are a negative person, nobody wants to be around you. I believe, like you have to have a positive energy, but I don't know. I'm trying to explain my view because I believe this, and but I don't see it a lot of time.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah. I'm thinking here he's a bad person, but he's concentrate a lot of people around him, isn't it?
But it's also karmatic energy. Like he's putting it out to the universe. It's going to come back to him sometime.
It's come back to us. It's coming to us. That's
yes, he's
Yeah.
bad decision.
The
But we have people who support his ideas and whatever,
But that's
it's a whole
gratitude.
thing. Yeah. But it's negative energy that will be brought back to them, karmatic energy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the question is
No
when
It's
when
a whole
When?
I hope soon.
as soon as
But
possible.
yeah.
Yasmin.
Yes, I believe a person can attract some kind of energy, and people with the same energy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that, and that's totally true because, for example, in a being practical, when you are doing something good and spreading a good energy, the people will see that and feel like feel into you and trying to help and trying to synchronize the energy. So the bad ones the same. And I'm a very realistic person, even saying no a lot, and I think I can't to do that. But at the same time, at the same moment, I'm a person that work a lot to make the thing possible, So it's a kind of I'm floating into this two sides, because sometimes I'm very negative in terms of to be very realistic and tough. But I'm happy working on those things. So it's a kind of crazy, but yeah, I'm like this. And I totally believe on that, but in that practical way, because when you are, sending that energy, that people will see, not because it's an energy and some kind of abstract stuff, but the people will see, oh, he looks a nice guy or something like that, or a nice girl. And I will try to help him or her. And that's really awesome. Or, for example, we are live on YouTube talking bad things about Bolsonaro because he is doing bad stuff, basically because of that, is not, there is no another answer. So it's a totally that kind of energy, but practical stuff, that the people can do and other people seeing and understanding and feeling and saying and spreading. comments, and so on. So guys, if you want to add some comment, feel free to do that to enrich our conversation. If not, let's jump to the question number 5. Have you ever lost something because of being an optimistic, pessimistic person? Good one.
This is
Messi?
live, right? Oh my God, I'm gonna share about my personal life on YouTube. This is the first.
Yeah.
How many people are seeing this?
Wow.
Rafael,
Don't know.
I have you ever. Sometimes I'm optimistic, but I'm realistic because I don't speak good. I know, I know not speak good English. No, oh, I speak fluency. Oh my God, no,
Yeah.
it's lie. It's like this. And sometimes optimist and sometimes realist. I need study more. Is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, that's a very good thought, because sometimes it's like, it's a very realistic way of thinking, because you are saying, oh, I know that I don't know. And so what? It's like that, you are being very, brave doing that, in my opinion. I think it's a very good behavior, that the people needs to develop sometimes. So I know that I don't know, but so what?
Yes.
I'm here facing the things, and let's see what will, happen. So congrats.
It's courageous.
First.
And it's courageous, and I change my, my English. Is danger and it's good.
Yeah, I think you will improve a lot doing that. Rafael.
Just before I say what I have to say, Marcia, just change the optics, okay? You have just started studying English, so like there is a lot of room for improvement. So be more optimistic about it. You are able to learn, you are able to, improve your fluency or whatever. And it's okay if you don't, because you're Brazilian. You don't have to have a certain accent or way of speaking because it's not your mother language. But that's just, as an English teacher, I had to say something.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Rafael.
Their accent at times is British. Is like I like it better.
We will develop the Brazilian accent,
Yeah.
I would like to develop the Goiano accent, but it's kind of hard because I lost my Goiano accent.
Soteropolitana accent.
Yeah, but going to the pessimistic person on, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. But like job opportunities, I lost job opportunities because of being pessimistic, because I wouldn't go forward during, the process or whatever, because, I would doubt myself and that I wouldn't be able to do or whatever. Like that has changed now, but that is something that has happened in the past. And so, yeah. So yeah, I have lost opportunities because of being a pessimistic person.
Yeah. Tamis?
I don't think so, because even when I'm pessimist, I do the things with pessimism. I do anyway. I do. I think I will not get, but I do. And sometimes I say to myself, I told you, and sometimes, wow, and it's like a surprise. I always do. Like I don't know how to say this. It's not a competition. I don't know, like a concurso público. I don't know how to say this in English, but like to be a public servant, and was one one vacancy for like many people trying. And I said, I never get it. But I was studying anyway. I said, okay, I will study and for my surprise, I got it. It was I got the highest score, and I got the job. So I'm a realist to the point. The pessimism or optimism don't stop. I do things even when I have these thoughts, because I have. And so, yeah, no, never.
Remember the thing I said about the universe not listening to no? Atamis, I'm not gonna get it. What did it happen to you? You got it.
Yeah, but yes, I'm not gonna get it, but I get it sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I'm working for anyway, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's important. Yasmin, how about you?
I don't know. I don't remember a situation like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about me. I already, lost a lot of opportunity being negative. And but I think in my case was because the low self-esteem, like, think that I'm not enough to deal that situation and so on, even working hard, and I have been working a lot on it. So I changed a lot since that. So, but nowadays I'm thinking about, that moment, and yeah, it was very bad, me thinking about that, because it was opportunity that, a feeling, a kind of, because I think that thing, there's a lot of another stuff involved, like, my origin, for example, my family, the way that I was raised. So yeah, but I have been working a lot on it. So I think it's also awesome always to talk about that.
And
So
I don't know.
oh,
Sorry, just I have a question because you said something interesting. And do you think it's the fact you are a non-white man affect you with this like self-esteem, because you think you're not prepared enough,
Yeah.
you have to be better than, because I feel that sometimes.
yeah, I agree. I think you were right in that. But I'm thinking about that only nowadays, because I've been reading a lot.
Yeah, because we don't
about that
know why,
subject.
but we
Yeah, because we are developing that kind of knowledge, and the whole information about that. That's very interesting and important to read and to be aware about that. So I agree with you. And yeah, nowadays I think it's a kind of, I developed this kind of behavior for my life. It's a kind of became natural to me. And what I'm trying to do nowadays is to spread the gains of the life to help other people, like me, mainly about education and so on, and support them. I think is the most important. So I have been involved in a lot of different projects to do that. And yeah, thanks a lot. I think we have to bring this conversation, more concrete one day. So let's talk about the English. Have you been optimistic or realistic with your English studies? Yasmin, question number 10.
About my English studies,
Yeah.
I'm realistic. I know I don't speak very well, and I need to study more.
Okay. Mércia.
I agree with Yasmin. I need study more. I need, oh my God, my English is very bad. In one day, my English is good.
I think but I'm thinking about that moment. I think it won't, happen. Like Oh, now I'm very fluent. You know what? Thinking that.
No, I'm
There-
optimist, but sometimes I'm realistic. My English is not advanced. No. It's
Yeah, but I
life.
think it's a kind of, yeah, I need to study more, and that's okay, you know, like, oh my God, I need to study more because my English is not good and I'm seeing a lot of people talking too much. So, you know, it's like
Yes, yes.
being comfortable learning, you know, so relaxing, enjoy the process. I think, you know,
And
that's
I
a
start,
nice way.
yeah, and I start studying English in last year, and only 1 year and 10
Congrats.
months. Yes.
Rafael.
Yeah.
Be honest, please.
No, I don't know. I think when I was an English student, like I think that I was always realistic. Like I didn't think I was as good as other people said I was. I just became aware of that when like someone at the school I work at now, they told me like, "Oh, you have a lot of potential. Like, why don't you give it a try?" And I said, of course, yes, I like the environment, I like the people. And I studied journalism for years. And then I found out that I was, meant to be in the classroom teaching English. So, yeah, I think that I became an optimistic when it came to my English studies because I started teaching in my last year of like studying English. But, that doesn't stop. That's the thing. That's what I tell students. You never stop learning. You learn new things every day. Like I was watching a movie last night and I learned a new word. So you learn things all the time. You're never gonna be, like a native speaker.
Yeah.
You're going to learn things all the time. So that's I think that's the most realistic approach that an English student should have. You're going to learn things every day. You're going to learn things after you finish your course. Like that's why I'm coming here. Like I have finished my English studies like I don't know 9 years ago, 10 years ago, and here I am in a room to practice my English with other people because I know that I will take something out of here. So yeah.
Yeah, and even because the English is so diverse, isn't it? In terms
Yeah.
of when I'm talking to, for example, American and or British people, I notice that the access of the vocabulary is so different and totally different.
Yeah.
The vocabulary that they use. So it's something. I would like to talk in English like in British. That kind of the whole vocabulary are like American, and thinking about that and I'm talking about the British and American, but there are Indians, there are a lot of other countries that they speak in English as well, so you have to be aware about that, to
Yeah,
see.
totally. Like I was watching Adele's 73 questions. I don't know if you guys know what is that. It's like a segment in Vogue's YouTube channel that they ask 73 questions to celebrities, and the interviewer asks Adele about funny English words or something like the American way. And she starts pointing at her groceries and saying all the names of the vegetables that are different. I was like, I never knew that. Like I knew the American version, but I didn't know like that these vegetables had like a different word in British English. So yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
learn every day, guys.
yeah. And Atamis, yeah,
I think I don't know. I think I'm very optimistic actually, because I've been studying English for 1.5 years, and I've been talking for 3 years more or less, but without any study, and I am teaching myself and I'm teaching other people. So I think I'm optimistic because I learn fast, and at the same time, I don't understand any word. And so some person is saying so. And I say, I don't know any English, and it's the process. So the British English is very difficult. I know I'm used to the accent, the place where I live, but here, just in England, we have like 150 different accents. Like in Brazil, we have a lot. So Adele accent, it's very, very difficult to me. She speaks very, very fast. And with that accent, like, and the tune they use, the voice tune is different. So I'm optimistic because I'm teaching Black women and they are learning. And that's the project of my life. So I am like, that's why I asked you the question about being non-white people and see the things we never get in life because you are not able to do so. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty much what you're telling us. And that's awesome to know about your project. Very good. Congrats. And if we wait to be perfect, to start something, oh my God, not only about the English, but about all the things that we have in life. So let me see on the question here. I have to bring the people back, but the question number 7, I think it's very short. And in your opinion, what are the dangers of being dreamer? Do you think there are dangers to be dreamer? Silence. I love the silence.
I think that the only danger of being a dreamer is that you are on the verge of being naive, and that might cause you some harm. Like, I think it's not about your attitude, but more about like other people's attitude, because I think that when people are dreamers, they usually have like this very positive approach when it comes to life and other people, and not everyone has good intentions. So yeah, I think it's like on the brink of being naive, and they should be careful. I think that would be a danger.
Okay. Yasmin, what do you think?
I think it's danger and the risk of frustration, and don't see the reality and don't act about this.
Okay, very good, nice, agreed. Messia, what do you think? I'll bring the people back.
In my opinion, I consider being an ultra-realist person no good thing. It's bad because create walls, the ultra-realist. They create walls and, oh my God, wars.
Yeah.
No see other thing. Is not good.
Yeah. And we do not, being ultra realistic, we do not try too much. I think we have to try it sometimes, try. And being ultra realistic, we feel like stuck at, I think I can't handle that, and so on. So guys, welcome back. How was the conversation?
It was great.
Did you enjoy the conversation?
Yes.
Are you optimistic, pessimistic, or realistic person?
No, more optimist.
Awesome. Nice to hear. And how about you, Chris?
I think I'm more optimistic. Yeah,
Yes.
and see the things in a positive way.
Oh, that's nice. Who consider yourself pessimistic? Raise your hand or say something better. Yeah, Philip, explain us, please. You are muted.
I consider about 35% of me being a pessimist, and the remaining 75% being a realistic person, because it's mainly because what I do in my daily life, because I know I have an aerospace engineering degree, and it comes to project and aircraft, we tend to be like a realistic and pessimist to understand what are the bad possibilities that may occur to the aircraft. And being a pessimist at that moment, it's really helpful, because when you are too optimistic in that kind of situation, you try to neglect some evaluations about your project. You forget about doing some tests in that point of thing, like, oh, I haven't checked if the aircraft has power to be flying against winds of 35 kilometers per hour, things like that. I try to be a little bit pessimist and more realistic to understand about my project's deficiencies and try to solve these kinds of problems.
Yeah, but I will provocate you because you have to be optimistic to try that, you know. So complex stuff, you know, to solve. And, you know, I think if you don't believe that you can do that, you won't start that.
There is really important also.
Yeah. So guys, let me see other person here. Josuel, question number 5. Okay. Have you ever lost something because of being an optimistic or pessimistic?
When the people and the pessimistic, the people and the in determination situation is get blind and they stay and hungry and about that situation can and they lost something.
Fair. Thanks a lot.
Anything.
We always say. Okay. Well, let's see other question here. Michelle, do you believe that being positive, negative person can attract some kind of good, bad energy?
I believe in this kind of things. Energy for me is important. What we looking for, it's what you come from to us. So as you was talking with Felipe, he do things because he optimist. He think that he's good for do that, and he wants to be the best. And
Yeah.
he needed to know the worst thing will happen. He continues in the best path. So I think like if we continue all the time saying for our president that he is bad, he will continue to bad. But I know that we can say you are perfect. So we needed to say something that give us a way to change the reality, you know. We needed to say you're not so the best, but what we want is it. I think we need to express the point we want more than say for him, you're the worst, you know, because we attract what is better. If you will look the better, not say the worst always. We need to forget the bad.
Awesome. Yeah, I totally agree. Tamis, go ahead.
I said the solution is impeachment.
Yeah,
It's a good way. It's a positive way. But actually, I have a question because I said I'm a realistic person, but I don't think I'm a skeptical person. So I can dream because how I can transform, how I can change this reality. So if I can see ways to get rid of the bad thing like impeachment. So I dream with the better thing. So, but I'm realistic. So I don't think it's the same thing. Being skeptical and being realistic.
The purpose here almost always is try to make some transition about the meanings. I really like to talk about meanings, because when talking about that, we can realize that sometimes we can be both, make some transitions and understand more about us. And even, creating the question, I'm saying, oh my God, I do not know about that. I don't know how to answer that, but, I want to hear from you and learn from you as well. I think that's the best thing. So yeah, that's all, guys. We run out of time. Thanks for that conversation. I loved it. And that's all.
I really appreciated this team. It's so very wonderful question.
Okay.
Was great.
Bye-bye. Have a nice
Bye-bye.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Ciao.